Frost. Oh 06. I open the car and just when I am about to enter I hear a little voice calling after me. Aunty May. I turn around only to find Declan running to me. Mhlangani is taking huge steps behind him towards us. Hey Declan. You didn't say bye, he says with teary eyes. I am sorry, I respond kneeling down. He wraps his hands around my neck and kisses my cheek. Take care Aunty May, he says when he lets go. Take care Declan. He runs back the same direction he came. Stop running Declan, Mhlangani calls after him. He stops but starts walking really fast. His father just laughs whilst shaking his head. I am sorry about that. You don't have to apologize. Well, let me not keep you here, he tells me, and he waits for me to get into the car before walking away. I stare into nothing when I feel a sharp pain in my heart. Declan running to me like that and wrapping his hands around my neck is something that I didn't see coming. For a few seconds I struggle to breathe. It hurts so bad because everything else has been replaced with Tumelo's face. I can see how peaceful he lay there when the doctors said he was no more. The place where Declan's hands were is now cold, and it almost feels like how cold my baby's body was when he had no more breath in him. Taking a few deep breaths, I manage to control my emotions and drive off. I don't play anything on the radio, it's just me and my thoughts until I get home. Once there I take a quick bath and change into comfortable clothing before going to get dinner started. I want to get some work done, so I deliberately pick vegetable fried rice and grilled chicken knowing it won't take a lot of time. As the rice cooks I decide to go online. I don't have Facebook. I deactivated my account a few months after Tumelo died because there were a lot of triggers there and I wasn't strong enough to handle them, so I stuck to Instagram and Twitter. I don't know why, but I find myself checking Time's profile. I don't know if she doesn't know how to put privacy settings or she deliberately left her account public for people stalking her to find what they are looking for. She has just posted a photo of her drinking wine. I recognize the environment because I have been to Rhapsodies more than 1,000,000 times. It was our place with Dainty when we were dating and just got married. Something in me irks, but then it could be a coincidence. I am about to leave her account when she posts another photo, and for a second my heart stops beating. She is wearing Dainty's coat. The same coat I bought for him on his last birthday. I log out and tell myself not to overreact. I will wait for him to come and see if he will be acting weird, or maybe it's another coincidence and she has a coat similar to the one my husband has. I finish cooking and get my laptop, but honestly my mind is just not in the right space right now. I look at the time and it's a few minutes to 9 p.m. I try calling Dainty and his phone is off. Sighing deeply, I try again because maybe it's just the network, but again I find that it's off. I put the phone away and stare at it. Dainty knows how I feel about finding his phone off. I have never gotten over the fact that when our child died his phone was off. In the past months we have been doing our best to always have our devices on. He had jokingly told me it wasn't a big deal, but to me it is, and I think it's one of my triggers, but no one can ever understand this. Knowing I won't get any work done or pay attention to anything, I drink some sleeping pills and go to bed. I just hope I manage to sleep because I know I will wake up grumpy with a terrible headache. As I lay my head on the pillow, I can't help but think of Declan. I know how it feels like not to have a child, to actually lose a child. I haven't heard anything about his mother, but what if she is late? What if his parents are not good for each other and they decided to co-parent and nothing else? What type of life is he going to have? I grew up with my folks. I wouldn't wish otherwise on someone else. I am still thinking deeply about all this when the main door opens. A few minutes later Dainty walks into the bedroom with his coat on his hand. "Hey baby, thought you would be sleeping," he says, walking towards me. I notice the stagger in his step. "You have started drinking again." "Babe, it was just a few drinks. With time. It was a work thing," he responds, throwing his weight on the bed. "You told me it would be with the guys." "Guys, girls, what difference does it make?" I want to respond, but I hear him snore. Your friend and author, Winnie. Hibiscus.